So Honor just dropped something that doesn't even look real. A phone that moves, reacts, and even looks back at you. Yep, we're talking about the new Honor robot phone, a teaser that just turned the smartphone world upside down. At first glance, it looks like something out of a sci-fi movie. You've got this sleek device, and then suddenly, a camera arm pops out of the back like a mini robot head. It tilts, it swivels, it even giggles. And you're just sitting there thinking, wait, is this a teaser for a phone or a Pixar character? But here's the crazy part. This isn't just concept art. Honor's calling it their alpha plan, a leap into self-evolving AI smartphones. Their idea, a phone that doesn't just respond, but actually thinks, moves, and adapts over time. Now, before you roll your eyes and say, yeah, right. Remember, what we've seen this pattern before. Xiaomi just did it with the 17 Pro Max, pushing design boundaries that most brands wouldn't even touch. So yeah, companies have started taking risks again, and Honor's ready to go even further. Let's talk about what's actually happening here. The teaser shows a fold-out mechanical gimbal, basically a mini robotic arm that holds the camera. It moves in multiple directions, tracks motion automatically, and supposedly reacts with human-like gestures. Imagine setting your phone down, saying record, and it literally turns its lens toward you, like a little assistant that knows where to look. It's wild. And honestly, this is the kind of risk the smartphone industry needed. We've been stuck in this loop of thinner, faster, brighter for years. Then out of nowhere, we get pop-up cameras, flip phones, rotating lenses, and now a phone that acts alive. The idea sounds insane, but so did folding phones when they first appeared. And look where we are now. Of course, not everyone's buying into the hype. Many reviewers called it absurd, a CGI dream that might never see real life. Because let's be honest, a moving gimbal inside a phone raises a lot of questions. How's the battery supposed to handle that? What about durability? Dust, water, drops. All the enemies of moving parts. Even if Honor pulls this off, will it survive a year of real-world use? And that's not all. The teaser gives the phone an emotional presence. The camera literally blinks, laughs, and reacts. Like a pet, not a product. Some people love that idea. Others find it straight up creepy. Because let's be real, a phone that can look around sounds cool, until it starts doing that on its own. Now, Honor says this device is just the beginning. They claim it's powered by AI that can evolve over time, learn your habits, adapt to your emotions, and even anticipate what you need before you ask. Sounds amazing, but that's also the same script we've heard from almost every brand lately. The difference is, Honor's putting movement to that promise. They're saying, you've seen AI in your phone's brain, now see it in its body. That's a bold pitch. The reactions online have been all over the place. Some users are calling it the next big step in smartphone design, the dawn of AI mobility. Others are calling it pure gimmick. One tech site even joked that it's like if your DJI gimbal and your phone had a baby. And honestly, they're not wrong. But here's where things get interesting. Honor isn't alone. We're seeing a wave of companies throwing safety out the window and experimenting again. Xiaomi's 17 Pro Max went all in with that circular back screen and massive camera sensors. Samsung's S25 Ultra is rewriting display tech. And now Honor, they're literally giving the phone a moving eye. It's like the industry finally decided, if we can't surprise people with specs anymore, let's give them something to feel. The real question is, will the robot phone actually launch? As of now, it's only a teaser. No prototype, no confirmed specs, no release date. Just a promise that we'll see more at MWC 2026. So it's either the future of smartphones, or just a clever marketing experiment that will disappear in a few months. But if Honor really builds this and makes it practical, it could redefine how we think about phones altogether. Imagine your camera tracking you automatically for vlogs. Imagine taking calls where the phone adjusts its view like a person would. Imagine a future where your phone isn't just smart, it's alive. Still, let's not get carried away. This teaser is 90% cinematic, 10% reality. Until we see a working model, it's all speculation. But one thing's for sure, it got everyone talking. And in an industry where every phone looks the same, that alone is a big win for Honor. So here's the verdict. The Honor robot phone might not exist yet, but it represents something important. The comeback of risk-taking. Xiaomi, Samsung, Honor, they're all starting to break the rules again. And that's exactly what the smartphone world needs. Because sometimes it's not about what's real today, it's about who's bold enough to imagine what could be real tomorrow. I'm your host from Tech Court, and this case is adjourned. If you enjoyed this one, check out our other verdicts. We've got plenty more tech stories waiting for trial. See you in the next session.